The Spider-Man animated series was one of my favorite childhood memories on Saturday mornings, as it introduced me to the world of Marvel characters we see on the big screen today. From Spider-Man to the iconic villains like Venom, Carnage, Morbius, as well as Punisher and Doctor Strange, it's already been revealed that we're finally going to get a modern day Marvel Legends version of this Spider-Man from the animated series. And to me, it's my definitive Spider-Man. It may not necessarily be the best Spider-Man figure-wise, but it's the nostalgia that's enough for me to get this. And a major part of collecting for me is the nostalgia. And me personally, as you see on my channel, I like to collect a lot of the live-action movie characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe to the Zoniverse characters. But this is the animated series that really introduced me to Marvel. We get the figure, of course, in the carded box, which is a great presentation considering a lot of Hasbro figures are now going plastic free. The webs are very 90s toys like. There's also a couple of alternative hands and a really bright and colourful looking Spider-Man, which is perfect for this series. Of course, there's also the shadow lines, which some people aren't a fan of, but for me, I don't mind. It's not the perfect Spider-Man, as I feel that he could look a bit more muscular, and I would have liked if they added the unmasked head sculpt with Peter Parker. Now, this isn't for everyone, as there are many Spider-Man figures out there today on the market. We had the retro figure, which is still great and one of the best out there, and I always thought it never looked like the 90s series version, despite them using the packaging. Of course, it was never intended to be that version. There's also the Pizza Spidey, as well as the Renew Your Vows version 2-pack, which was released recently, and those arguably could be better figures, but for me, this is the one I waited for. It also brings me back to the old Toy Biz 3.5-4-inch figures, which I do own a couple of, and of course this packaging is heavily inspired from that. So this is for those who love the animated series or like the Toy Biz figures, and if you just want a comic book Spider-Man, especially if you couldn't get your hands on the previous ones. So now that they're releasing the Spider-Man, I also hope they make a Mary Jane from the same series, where she's in the yellow sweater, and also Peter Parker, of course, and this could be either in the blue jacket or, me preferably, the striped green shirt version. So that was just my quick thoughts on the latest Hasbro Spider-Man reveal. On my channel, you'll notice I'm more into the live-action MCU figures, so I've recently discussed the No Way Home figures for the upcoming SH Figure Arts and Marvel Legends. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching and hope to see you very soon.